ज्ञानानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं तत्समस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षीभूतं भावातीतं गगनसदृशं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Now we are taking the third verse of Srimad Bhagavad Gita chapter 1. Pashyatam Panduputranam Macharya Mahati Chamu Vyudham Drupada Putrena Tavu Shishyena Dhimataha. Pashyat etam Panduputranam Acharya Mahatim Chamu Vyudham Drupada Putrena Tava Shishyena Dhimataha. Acharya, O great teacher, Tatra, yours, Dhimatam, intellectual, Shishyena, disciples, Drupada Putrena, the son of the Drupada, and the son of the Drupad, who is Drashtadhumna. Pashyatam, see the arranged army, Panduputranam, the army of the Pandavas, Etan, this Mahatim, very big, Chamum, army, Pashya, see, please see. My dear friend, that is the worldly meaning of this stanza. Now we are taking the serious and secret meaning of this stanza. The stanza is not description of the outer world battle. This is the description of inner world battle. And that is a way of teaching to the disciples which are want to enlightenment. My dear friend, ego always fearful about his death. Ego don't want to die. Ego sacrifice everything for his aliveness, for his presence. So that's why the ego even sacrifice the bodies and accept the death. But he goes in the next birth, but he do not want to disappear or to die. So here is the Duryodhana is the ego. And Duryodhana want kill the all positivity of the Pandavas, and he want to remain, he want to victory. My dear friends, ego die when you get the supreme enlightenment, Atma Jnana. Otherwise, anyhow, ego do not die. Because the ego is very clever. You know, a person suffering from diabetes, he will eat anything and the sugar will make by every food. So your every disciple, every divine activities, your every meditation, your every chanting, your every tenacity, your every action in the name of the divinity and spirituality, they are all turned into the ego, into the doing of ego. My dear friend, ego polluted your all efforts. Ego demolish your all laborious building peace effort inside. Ego make a mesmerism as a jiva, our ego involve your consciousness in many type of fake doing and fake activities. Even in the name of the divinity, in the name of the spirituality, in the name of the awareness, in the name of the religion, ego makes many activities, plays many type of businesses, many type of sorrowful conditions, many type of entertainment activities, and he changed the even awareness practices which is given by the Sadguru, he changed them in the entertainment actions. Even he polluted them, he changed them, he deviated them, he misdirected them. Because he changed all the activities into the vrittis. You know the vrittis, they are the part of the chitta, consciousness, and the ego govern. This type ego govern your all spiritual practices and make them fake, make them unfruitful, make them unresulting activities. Ego knows you that you will be go in the search of the real God, so ego already make the plan for you and put some many type of hurdle. You think this is the seeking of God, but that is not seeking of God. He created many type of mesmerism as in front of you in the name of the seeking of God. So that's why the millions religious persons, they are involved in the fake activities in the name of seeking of God, in the name of enlightenment, in the name of purity, in the name of awareness, in the name of religiousness, in the name of goodness, in the name of the heavens achievement, in the name of the escape from the hells. Ego makes the worship centers. Ego makes the worship modes. Ego makes the temples, mosques, and the churches. Ego makes many things for you that you can involve in these things, and you do not perform your journey to Jiva, to Shiva, to unconsciousness, to the complete consciousness. So, he gives you the artificial satisfaction in the name of the religion and spirituality. Ego gives you the artificial satisfaction in the name of the spirituality. My dear friend, this stanza is indicating this type, this side. Because the ahankara is Duryodhana, the ego is Duryodhana. And ego talking with this, with his teacher, Acharya. And who is Acharya? Acharya is a Dronacharya. Acharya is incomplete knowledge of liberation. Acharya even do not know about anything about liberation. He only knows about the weapons. And Duryodhan never want enlightenment. Duryodhan never respect the Krishna. Duryodhan never make his consciousness in the high level. Duryodhan only want the worldly victory. Duryodhan only want the throne of Hastinapur, Delhi. Because the blind person only choose the worldly things, and the wise person choose the awareness or the liberation. So my dear friend, blind person is in the large number in this world. So The large number of persons, they are playing with the fake toys in the name of the religion. You know, the artificial or the fake material seller, they are big cheaters, they are big clever persons. They make a good advertisement, they make a good propaganda, and they sell out their bad or temporary or artificial and not good things. They sell in imitate things, fake things. That just like that inner side. The ego is a very clever force of inside, and he makes many tricks by the help of the mind and intellect. And their tricks, he take the help of the mood and favor the mood about their tricks. He make the favorable condition by the help of the mood that you caught in the fake illusionary activity. So my dear friend, ego makes the dreamy like condition around of you and make you mesmerize or hypnotize. So the ego make artificial light in your dream. You see in the dream, you see the sun, you see the moon, you see the light, but there is no light. Your eyes is shutting or there is dark, but you feel the light in your dreams. So ego make the artificial light, artificial knowledge, artificial practices, and your consciousness mesmerize and your consciousness caught in the illusion of the ego. My dear friend, as the light is the deficit or absence of the dark, we can say the dark is a absence of the light, as these worldly things, they are the absence of the supreme knowledge of liberation, Atma Gyan. So this ego makes every person a foolish condition, a foolishness condition, and that foolishness create a nightmare or the daydreams in the eyes of that mesmerized person. The daydreams comes by the mind's flow of thoughts, and the crowd of thoughts like a storm always you can see in your mind, and the intellect ready to accept the thoughts and push them in the mood, and mood is ready to attach them with the ego, and you can die for a thought, but you cannot aware in the thought. My dear friend, the ego always want care. That care comes by the mood, intellect and the mind. The care comes the complete supply every time the thoughts, new stimulation, new pleasures, new greed, new type of sorrow or new type of anger, new type of different feelings of sensory organs. That is the feeding of ego, that is the life of ego, that is the raw materials or food or energy of ego. So ego need every time care. So these things take care of ego, otherwise ego will fall down very easily. Because the true sight and the true knowledge and the true light of divinity When you will see ego is no existing. Ego is not existing. When you will get enlightenment or Atma Jnana, then you will see the ego will not existence. Ego is a fake illusion after Atma Jnana. My dear friend, only when you are living in the Jiva stage, then you are feeling the ego. The persons, they have only the worldly knowledge, they are only the Dronacharya. The persons, they have zero in the divine field. A person, they are zero in the spiritual knowledge, they are Dronacharya. The Dronacharya type persons you can see in this world. They are expertise of different field, but they are zero in the divinity or spirituality. They can be a big computer expert, or they can be the master of big computer company, and they can be the president of very powerful nation. They can be a very excellent doctors, lawyers, magistrates, and many, but they are zero in spiritual knowledge. So they are all Dronacharya. The thousand of Dronacharya, million of Dronacharya you can see on the earth, but you cannot see the Krishna. The Krishna is the enlightened master. That is rare and rarest. My dear friend, when this type of Dronacharya, who knows the weapons using and how to throw the weapons to the enemy, they knows the how to survive in the world, how to make fool to others. They knows many things, but they are unknown. They do not know the Atma Jnana. They are complete blind in the supreme welfare condition of the God. In the path of the Atma Jnana, in the path of nectar, they do not know. They know that using the poisons in this world. So this world is so much poisonous. That's why this world is become poisonous, because the knower of the poison and the user of the poison and thrower of the poison presence in this world large numbers. But here is the Sadguru, giver of their nectar, giver of the peace, giver of the supreme pleasure. Very few in this world, and you do not believe them because you are used to the Dronacharya, you are not used to the Krishna. My dear friend, if the Dronacharya, at the historical Dronacharya, was the real intellectual person, then he never stand against the Krishna, because the Krishna was a immortal existence. He came on the earth. He was the master of the billions universes and millions of galaxies. So every time Krishna comes in the form of Sadguru, but nobody care the Krishna. All the care the Dronacharya. All want to the sedition, all want to the mesmerism. Nobody want awareness. Nobody want to aware. My dear friend, only the 5 Pandavas, they want to awareness and awareness. And the topmost by the Arjuna. So the Krishna told this Geeta only for Arjuna. My dear friend, the Bhishma also a good person, but he was standing in with the dark illusions. He was standing with the ego. So a person, even he is very good, but he is standing against Sadguru. He is a blind person. He is seeing very good, but he is not good person. My dear friend, so the Kripacharya also. Some Kripacharya comes to me and I give them Kripa. Kripa means bless. Acharya means they have the good bless. I have given the bless them, but the Kripacharya, Acharya means chief. They chief my bless and split. This type of persons called Kripacharya, because the Krishna was there. The enlightened master was there, the existence was there, the avatara was there, then why they stand in the favor of Duryodhana, in the favor of ego? So your internal position, you want the bliss from the great man, but you never respect the bliss of great man. That is your inner side, Kripacharya. My dear friend, they are all anatma jnani, adverse to the enlightenment. They are opposite to the enlightenment. They are the agent of the illusion. They are the agent of the mesmerism. They are the agent of the hypnotism of the maya, of the nature's illusion. So my dear friend, they are not entitled of the Atma Jnana or of the knowledge of the Gita like Arjuna. My dear friend, the Drashtadhumna is called the Dhrashtata in the life. Dhrashtata, it means the Tamoguna, and Dhrashtata, it means the person wanted to eradicate all the Dhrashtata, all the Tamogunas, they want to distract every negativity. They are called Drashtadhumna. As you light a fire and the fumes comes, so they want to burn all the negativity, all the against the Sadguru, against the enlightenment. They refuse that all these things. They call the Drashtadhumna. So they are the nearest and dearest to the Krishna, and they are the commanders of the Pandavas. They are commander of the positivity is called Drashtadhumna. Anything they will destroy, but they will save the Sadguru. Anything they will sacrifice, but they save the seeking. Anything they give up, but they will not give up the love and respect of Sadguru. Anything they do, any tenacity they do, and any powerful thing they will do, but they save the Sadguru and save the will of enlightenment. That is called Drashtadhumna. My dear friend, Drashtadhumna was the chief commander of the Pandava in the first day, and my dear friend, they are responsible to the fight with the Duryodhana ego. So where inside of you something, they make you ready to go near the Sadguru, they make all the conditions inside of you to the flow toward the Sadguru. That is called Drashtadhumna, and that Drashtadhumna is very, very powerful, and ego shrink, ego fearful, ego trembling in the front of Drashtadhumna. So that's why when a seeker comes to the Sadguru, alive Sadguru, and again his ego stand, again and again his ego want to drop the journey. Again and again the ego comes in between the Sadguru and the disciple, and he want to push back to the disciple, and he want to create a many wrong condition against the Sadguru, and he want to make illusion against the Sadguru, and he want creating the negativity in his mind of disciple against the Sadguru. My dear friend, ego never see the deformities and negativity in the world, but he want to see the negativity and deformity in the Sadguru, because he want break your journey. Your ego want break your journey. So my dear friend, in your movements and your businesses and your sensory organs and your means and your violence in this world and many wrong things in this world, you can compromise, but you cannot compromise with the Sadguru. You are always ready to leave the Sadguru, you are always ready to fight with the Sadguru, but you do not fight other things, because the ego knows the Sadguru is only power that he can kill the ego, and he can free the soul. He can make free the soul into the existence. He can transform it. Other thing cannot transform it you. So he compromise with other things. But do not compromise with the Sadguru. Because ego knows. Only the Sadguru can transform it. Other thing cannot transform it. Your wife cannot transform it you. Your father cannot transform it you. Your mother cannot transform it you. Your husband cannot transform it you. Your boss cannot transform it you in the existence, in the God. So the ego can be remain in all relationship, but only the Sadguru and disciple relationship, ego always oppose. Always oppose. So my dear friend, only one function he do. All ever he make compromise, but he never make compromise with the Sadguru. And he create the irrespect with the Sadguru. He create the doubt with the Sadguru. He create the dilemmas with the Sadguru. If a person come in the effect of ego and he go away from Sadguru, the ego bin and you are pushing again in the death and birth cycle. But a person conquer on the ego and put the feet on the head of the ego and say, oh, no, I will become a free soul, I will become Atma Jnani, I will become enlightened, I will kill the ego forever and I will become immortal soul and transform it into the God. That's very, very powerful. Concrete confidence and concrete faith and concrete oath and concrete enthusiasm. It is called the real seeking. It is called the real seeking. So my dear friend, never come in the trap of your ego. So that type of seekers, they are drushtadhumna. They never hear the ego. They never hear the mind intellect. They never hear the mood. They only hear the Sadguru. They know the Sadguru is only the boat which can cross you this river of ocean. Sadguru, they know only the Sadguru is the savior. Only the Sadguru is your well-wisher. Other are the wild animals, they will kill you, they will eat you. That is the Maya's Bhavsagara. Bhavsagara, it means again birth, again die, again birth and again die. If a seeker, this type of concreteness and in every particle, he always fight with the ego and he always surrender into the master. That seeker at the last become the Atma Jnani. At that seeker becomes supreme enlightened person. That seeker become a supreme enlightened master. That seeker become free from death of birth cycle. That seeker become immortal soul. That seeker become pure and purest soul. So my dear friend, I am inviting you for this internal battle with the ego, mind, intellect and mood. These are all conspiracy makers, they are all unpleasantness makers, and you have a 5 Pandavas inside. As I described in my previous discourse, you please strengthen your 5 Pandavas and fight with the internal enemies. I am giving you the Sakshi meditation of awareness. That Sakshi meditation of awareness is the door of enlightenment. And the Sakshi meditation, awareness, is the door of real meditation. So my dear friend, I want to give you the Buddhatva. I want to make you Paramahansa. I want to make you free soul. And my dear friend, if you do the Sakshi meditation of awareness, only 4 or 5 months continuously, 70 minutes per day, honestly, it is the guarantee that you will become the tensionless person. You become a worriedless person. You become a person without any tension, without any worry, and you will become a peaceful person. This is the theory, this is the principle. There where is no tension, there where is no tension created diseases. There where is no worry, there is where come the peace. When the peace comes inside of you, when the go away, when the tension go away, then it is my guarantee that the tension created diseases will not come in your life. You will be not caught in the angina or heart attack. You will be not caught in the blood pressure. You will be not caught in the brain hemorrhage. You will be not feel the headache. You will not caught in the sleeping disorder or the digestive system disorder, and your organs will be become very, very healthy, wealthy, and very strong. This type of complete physical health, when you will get by the Sakshi meditation of awareness, then my dear friend, you will never go in the general hospitals, operation theaters, diagnosis centers, pathological centers, and you can save yourself by the intolerable pain conditions. You can save your millions dollars of money. My dear friend, that's money you will be saved because you are earning money with by the hard labor all the life, and you are giving this money in the hospitals unnecessarily. Then your family will become prosperous. Then your life will become very healthy, very nice. You will feel very peaceful life. Second thing is that when you do this meditation and you are become tensionless, and you beside you will become very keen observer or the seer, then any mental condition will come, the phobia will come, you can see and save yourself from phobia. Then mania coming, you can see the mania and save yourself from mania. And you can see the depression is coming, you can see the depression. So by this meditation, there will be no depression, no mania, no phobia, no anhedonia, no schizophrenia, no any mental diseases, and you will become mentally very strong and healthy. This mental strong and healthiness will give you the miraculous power because you are physically strong, you are mentally strong, and save lot of money. My dear friend, you can even never caught in the emotional disorder. The anger is coming, you can see the anger and detach from anger, and you can save yourself from anger creating crimes. Anger creating crimes, murder, killing, cutting, fighting, etc. And second thing is that if the lust is coming, you can see the lust. You can save yourself from lust creating crime. Irrespective of women, abuse the woman, killing the woman, rape the woman, many things you will not do. So our women, our sisters, our mothers, our daughters, they will be saved if you do this meditation of the Sakshi. Third thing is that when the greed is coming, you can see the greed, and you will not take the wrong money. You will only take the right money on money coming from your labor. You will not involve in the economic crimes, scandals. You will not involve in the black money racket. You will become a pure, honest and moral person. So this meditation is the maker of a man very pure and nice and divine. When our maximum person of this world do this meditation, then this world will be changed. The family becomes like a heaven. The societies become a very good garden. The nations become a very, very good, wise, pleasant and peaceful and loving nations. And there is no place for war and crisis. All can manage our disputes on the negotiation table. There is no need of the atomic weapons, hydrogen bombs, neutron bombs, fighter jets, tanks, and huge fleets, and the submarines, atomic submarines, smart bombs, laser guided missiles. There is no need. No need. You can save a huge mountain like money by curtail this type of unnecessary expenditure on the army infrastructure in every country, we will take one army, the peacemaking army. The demons and the rascals and evil person, they do not understand the teachings. They only understand the bullets. They only understand the language of the forcefulness. So for them, the evil persons, we will make a peacemaking army, and then the United Nations organization will be very effective on this earth. Then what will be happen? Then we will make this earth very cool, loving, peaceful, more good than heaven. So the great souls will take birth on the heaven, on this earth. The angels will come and teach you and guide you. The fairies will come. The pure persons will come. The Narada, Ashtavakra, Lamash, Vyas, Sanak Sanandan, Sanat Kumar will come on this earth, as they was seeing before 20,000 years before, or 5,000 even year before they came in the time of the Krishna. So this earth will be changed. My dear friend, I am inviting you in this meditation tactic and technique. I want to teach you without any cost, without any fee. I want to spread this meditation all over the world, and with this meditation, the peace and brotherhood and love that will be spread, that humanity will change. This is the invention of the spiritual science. It is not related with any religion. It is not related with any group or any prejudiceness. So my meditation is like a science invention of the spiritual science. Everybody can accept it. Everybody can take it. Everybody can use it. My dear friend, your all therapies, your yoga, your religious activities, they are all failed because they cannot able to change the man. But this meditation can change the man, transform it to the man in the highest goodness, love and mercy and brotherhood. My dear friend, so we take a mission. The name of mission is World Peace, my meditation, and the instrument is meditation of awareness. If my video will hear a highest person of this world, please help me. I have nothing infrastructure to do this great work. If my discourse is hearing United Nations organization, peacemaking persons, a peacemaking organization, please listen. This is the highest instrument of peacemaking in the world. I don't want anything, name and fame and money. I don't want. I want only serve this world without any return, without any cost. So my dear friend, why I want this? Because my God, my Guru, my existence send me for this great service of mankind. I am yours, you are all mine. You are my brothers, sisters, mothers and fathers and uncles. You are mine, I am yours. So I am sending a great love and respect to you. In the last of this course, I want to say, please subscribe my channel on YouTube. The name of channel is Swami Sachidanand. Thank you very much. Love you very much. And information is that 24 July 2016, there is a camp in the New Delhi, meditation camp. And 18 November 2016, there is a camp in the Puerto Rico, and there is a camp in the New York, and the camp in the New Jersey also. Please come in these camps if you want, and I will meet you in these camps and I will teach you the meditation technique. Thank you very much. Love you.